CHM-Machinery, the whole process of disassembling, replacing and installing the slitting knives of A4 paper cutting machine. Part 2. Step 1. Firstly, loosen the set screws of the black knife sleeve of the lower knife, and then slowly take it out. The knife sleeves at the outermost edges on both sides of the knife seat are called edge knife sleeves. After taking them out, wipe the surface of the knife seat clean and spray it with rust inhibitor. Step 2. Loosen the 3 set screws of the knife and then slowly take it out. If there is resistance, you can gently tap it with a rubber hammer. When using the rubber hammer, be careful not to damage the knife. If it is really impossible to take it out, you can loosen the set screw of the next knife sleeve and push it upward to help take it out. As the disassembly steps for the subsequent knives and knife sleeves are the same as the above ones, they will not be demonstrated repeatedly. Step 3. Start to replace the knife. Whether it is a new knife or the original one, first, clean the knife seat surface to prevent sand or other impurities. After wiping it clean, evenly spray WD-40 rust inhibitor on the surface of the knife seat, which can play the roles of rust prevention, rust removal, and lubrication. The replaced new knife sleeve also needs to be wiped clean. When installing, pay attention to the set screws of the knife sleeve, which should be aligned with the slots on the knife seat. If there is jamming during installation, you can first loosen the set screw of the previous knife sleeve, slowly push it upward, and gently bump it to make the jammed knife sleeve slide downward by borrowing force. If it is still jammed, you can slowly tap it with a rubber hammer. When it is found that it is still in a jammed state, it is necessary to check whether the set screws of the knife sleeve are loosened and whether they are aligned with the slots on the knife seat. Finally, after adjustment, the knife sleeve can slide downward smoothly. Then, feed the set screw into the slot on the knife seat. Don't lock it here. It only needs to be locked when adjusting the knife later. The replaced new knife also needs to be wiped clean. When installing, it should be noted that the knife has 3 set screws. Only one of the set screws needs to be aligned with the slot on the knife seat and fed into the slot. Just make sure that it doesn't sway too much from side to side. Here also, don't lock it. It only needs to be locked when adjusting the knife later. The final edge knife sleeves also need to be wiped clean. After installation, the edge knife sleeves can be locked in advance and locked in the slot on the knife seat. The edge knife sleeves on both sides of the knife seat can be locked in advance. Step 4. Install the lower slitting knife back onto the machine table. Firstly, slowly place the knife seat flat on the wooden blocks and prepare the hoisting straps. At this time, we need to pay attention to the reverse side of the lower knife seat. Looking towards the machine table from the current position, the reverse side is on the right-hand side. How to distinguish the reverse side? We can see that on one side of the knife seat, the interval between 2 sections of knife sleeves is obviously such that one section is shorter than the others. Then this side is the reverse side. Next, tie it well with the lifting strap and slowly lift it back to its original position on the machine by forklift. During the moving process, be careful not to bump into the knife. If it is found that it is not placed flat, you can gently pry it with a crowbar. After confirming that it is pried flat, push the lower knife seat to the fixed position. One person watches the knife seat while the other staff member starts to tighten the screw rod and then lock the large nut. Now, the installation of the lower slitting knife seat is completed. Install the cardboard passing plate, 1, and tighten the screws on the left and right sides. Install the cardboard passing plate, 2, and tighten the screws on the left and right sides. Install the belt. Install the top pulley. Step 5. Replace the blade of the upper slitting knife. Firstly, we need to prepare a set of inner hex keys and a professional tool for knife replacement. At this time, we can see that there are two set screw positions on the slitting knife seat. On the other side, there is a button. Pressing this button can completely clamp the slitting knife blade. Firstly, use a 3mm inner hex key to unscrew the set screws on both sides of the knife seat respectively. Then, press the button on the other side to clamp the blade. Use the professional tool for knife replacement to align with the two holes on the outer ring of the knife seat. There are a total of 4 hole positions. Forcefully turn and loosen to take it out. And then take out the rubber ring. At this time, you can slowly take out our blade. When replacing the blade, pay attention that the slope side of the blade should face outward and the flat side should face inward. There is a notch on the inner ring of the blade. When installing, pay attention that the notch of the blade should be aligned with the set screw position of the knife seat. After installing the blade, install the rubber ring and the outer ring of the knife seat. Press the button on the other side. Clamp the blade and use the professional tool for knife replacement to lock it. Finally, install and lock the set screws on both sides of the knife seat back. Now, the replacement of the blade of the upper slitting knife is completed. Step 6. Install the slitting knives. Install them back in order from the first one to the 5th one. Firstly, lock them and then connect the air pipe. The 5th one is a reverse knife. The direction of the reverse knife is different from that of the normal knife. For the normal knife, its cutting edge faces left, while for the reverse knife, its cutting edge faces right. The installation position is based on the lower knife. Now, the whole process of disassembling, replacing and installing the upper and lower slitting knives of the A4 machine has been completed. Thank you for watching. CHM Machinery, a one-stop paper sheeting solution provider.